And I will say, like, I think Jennifer Lopez is a...
Who's Jennifer Lopez?
Me. I used to live here. For a long time.
Hello, darling, and welcome to CareOffBook. It's me, Care Darling, and today we are talking about Kiss of a Spider Woman. You might have come here after you saw my reaction to the trailer. I feel like more people need to be talking about this musical, and I totally get it, right? Because Wicked is happening in November, but this is happening October 10th. I'll be going to theaters, and then I'll share more on my thoughts on this musical. Now, if you don't know the story, Kiss of a Spider Woman is based on the Tony-winning musical by Kander and Ebb, the same team behind Chicago and Cabaret. It follows two prisoners in South American jail, Valentine, a political revolutionary, and Molina, a gay man who escapes the harshness of prison life through his vivid imagination. Molina keeps his spirit alive by retelling glamorous movie plots starring his fantasy idol, the Spider-Woman. And that's the world Jennifer Lopez steps into. Now, I've never seen the stage performance. I have seen clips or songs performed by Cheetah Rivera because she was in the original cast. And so for me, this isn't about like, oh, the glitz and glamour, although I'm absolutely attracted to this movie because of the costumes, the color grade. But I think for me, it just feels like, as far as the storyline, it feels like we're going to be attracted to like the sparkly spider web, but then we're all going to get the bite as far as what this storyline is going to bring to us. Like, that's the feeling I'm getting. And to point out, Bill Condon is directing this movie. He did Dreamgirls. He did the live action Beauty and the Beast. And something he said that I keep talking about, and even more reason why I want to see it in theaters, is that the way that he was filming it was kind of like the OG movie musical type of way, like MGM kind of status, where think Marilyn Monroe, girls are diamonds are a girl's best friend, where, you know, there's no cuts. It's her doing the full performance with the camera, and the camera works around the performer, compared to things like Chicago and Cabaret, which is funny to me, right? Because Kander and Ebb, you know, created the music for it. But when we think of the movie musicals, the editing is more chopped up. It's like a choreography as far as the shots we get along with the music. So to hear that Kiss of a Spider Woman is going to have Jennifer Lopez like full out do a whole routine. And I will say, like, I think Jennifer Lopez is a great performer. I really do believe that. I even saw her live in 2013 and I was like, wow, she's good, committed, and who knows, is this going to be her redemption era? Like, I am someone that loves Jennifer Lopez and a good rom-com, okay? Like, Monster-in-Law, love. But as far as like when it comes to like the musical aspect, I feel like the only two I can think of is one, Selena, right? Like, that was a biopic musical and that got her start, and then she never really did anything like that until she created the This Is Me Now. And in short, I have done an episode on it, but it just wasn't it. And I gave my critique why, you know, like why it wasn't great is what I'll say. But this doesn't mean that she does not have the chops to be in a movie musical. And in fact, I'm even more excited that she's doing this because I don't know, like, I think this is such a great opportunity for her to play this character and to see like, where is it that these characters go, right? Because her character is almost like an escapism for these guys that are in prison. But based on the trailer, I caught that there are times that she's in the jail cell with them, but then yet they're in her world. And I think that they have never been in each other's world. So for me, it will be really interesting to see why is it they wanted to go into her world or felt like they needed to go into that. And then to see her going into their world, and why is it that they can't seem to, I don't know, or like why they can't seem to just like stay in her world because that's the fantasy, and like why are things kind of colliding and stuff. So yeah. So whether you love classical musical storytelling or you're here for J-Lo's redemption era, Kiss of a Spider Woman promises to be both stunning and significant, the kind of film that reminds us why musical theater still matters. Oh, you bet. I'm going to have a me party. I'm going to go on a me date. I'm going to go see this movie, and then I can't wait to talk about it with you, darlings. Love to know your thoughts. Love to know, did you get your tickets? And yeah, if you enjoy talking about musicals and different performances, you have come to the right place. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.